All right, on the previous slide, you should have seen this box that says math terms. The expression 3 to the 4 is a power. The base is 3 and the exponent is 4. The term power may also refer to the exponent. Number 2. What is the meaning of 3 to the 4th and 2 to the 8th? And why do you think that exponents are used when writing numbers? So let's talk about what is 3 to the 4th really saying? It's saying that 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So that number is repeated 4 times. My base is repeated the number of the number of your exponent. And they're being multiplied. They're factors of each other. Okay? And 2 to the 8th means, you guessed it, 2 times 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 2. Ooh, 8 twos. Now, so why do we think that it would be better to use an exponent than to write this? There are a couple of reasons we could say here. It's easier. Less chance of error, because we might not write enough of the number if I tried to do all these twos written out. Notice I had to pause each time. I had to keep count, kind of, in my head of how many twos I had written to make sure I wrote enough. Okay? But the list could go on and on. Okay? Suppose the original growler's volume under the water is 9 times the volume above. How much of its ice is above the water's surface? Sorry, below the surface. My bad. Okay, it says, remember that the growler, its volume above the water was 27 cubic meters. Sorry. And below the water is 9 times what was above the water. So in order to do that, we're going to take our 27 and we are going to multiply by 9. Because it says 9 times the volume above, and the volume above was this 27, okay? So we're going to go over to our handy dandy calculator, right? We're going to do 27 times 9. It gives me 243. So 243 cubic meters. All right. It says write your solution to item 3 using powers. Complete the equation below. Write the missing terms as a power of 3. So what it's saying is it wants your base to be 3. So how many times can I take 3 and multiply it to itself, 3, and get the numbers that I'm looking for? Now, originally we started out with 27 again, okay? So 27 is the same thing as saying 3 times 3 times 3, because that's 9, and 9 times 3 is 27, right? So this would be 3 to the third power. Ooh, maybe write that a little bit bigger there. 3 to the third power. Couldn't write it that small. Okay? And it's going to be times 3 to the second power. Now, what was the answer there? We said in answer 3, it was 243, right? So I want to know how many times we multiply 3 to get to 243. Well, I'm going to do this in the calculator to kind of, I can do 2 times, nope, not 2, sorry. We can do, let me turn on this other light over here. Let's see if that helps. Ooh, yeah, that helps my calculator see. Okay, so we're going to do 3 times 3 times 3. We know that's 27, right? So let's do another 3 in there. That's only 81. So we got to do another 3. Let's see what happens. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes that we multiplied here. So this is going to be 3 to the 5th power. 3 to the 5th power. Number 5. Look at the equation you completed for item 4. What relationship do you notice between the exponents on the left side and the exponent on the right? So our exponents on the left are 3 and 2, right? 3 and 2. And my exponent on this side is 5. What do you notice about these? If you add them, you get 5. The exponent on the right is the sum of the exponents on the left. Take a moment to get all this copied, and then we'll move on to our next section.